Have you ever felt like you're carrying burdens that aren't even yours? Patterns of overgiving, burnout, or conflicting expectations about success and relationships? These are often womb wounds passed down through generations, and today we're going to unpack how to break free and reclaim your power. I've spent a lot of time reflecting on the silent lessons we inherit from our families, especially as women navigating roles, relationships, and expectations. Womb wounds are energetic imprints passed down from maternal and paternal lineages. Now, with that being said, studies have shown that the wounds from your mother are a little more deeply ingrained than the wounds from your father, but they are still there. They manifest in different ways, including overgiving and depletion, struggles with self-worth tied to productivity or relationships, or conditioning from societal or religious expectations. Themes from moms might include poverty and overgiving. Many women in our lineage have learned to survive by giving until there's nothing left. My mom's story is one of resilience, but also of self-sacrifice. This has created subconscious beliefs about worth being tied to sacrifice. It becomes performative, you know. For women of color, especially women like me, success often feels like a performance or proof that I've earned my place in spaces that were never built for me. And I know that no matter what race you are, you can feel that way. So I will acknowledge that, but I'm a Black woman, so that's what I'm going to speak from. Burnout and imposter syndrome can take over your life when you have womb wounds. I've definitely dealt with a lot of that. In terms of paternal wounds, double standards in gender roles. I grew up hearing, women should be taken care of, but also that we have to work twice as hard to earn respect. There's a mixed message that ended up being very exhausting because you're going to do the most and still feel like you're not getting reciprocity or an even balance. Um, and boundaries with money were complicated. Generosity often came with resentment, especially when, my family would give to people who took advantage. Um, Friends who would borrow money or ask to get homes co-signed or apartments co-signed only to leave my father or my grandfather stuck with the bill in some way, shape, or form, taking money out of our pocket. And these are people that, we thought we could trust and that we extended ourselves for. Um, Family and religion, religious control and happiness suppression. Growing up in a strict religious environment taught me that happiness was secondary to being good, but whose definition of good are we living by? Um, that's why when I share my experience with the what experience in Lucifer, I'm respectful because I grew up in a harsh, strict Christian environment. And it backfired on me because I was vulnerable to a lot of stuff from having such a strong perspective and delusional to an extent that I could not see the dangers lurking in front of me. Now I'm a lot more balanced. Even if I were to walk away from this and become Christian again, there's a part of me that's a lot more grounded and practical about my walk instead of just blindly following what I was told the word was. Um, and finding my own path taught me that you can be spiritual and be happy, and you can do that in a way that works for you. I can't tell you what that way is because everybody's way is different. But here's how to break free and heal from womb wounds and conditioning in general. You've got to redefine success. True success for me is about alignment, not appearances. What feels right for you instead of what society demands. You've got to heal from overgiving and pull back. You've got to honor the sacrifices of those who came before you by breaking the cycle. Give from your overflow, not your depletion. Untangle gender roles. We're allowed to define our own roles in relationships, and you don't need to meet someone else's expectations to be whole. Reframe your relationship with money. Money is not evil, nor is it unpredictable. It's energy. How can you welcome the energy of abundance into your life without guilt? Now, if you would like to do a journaling exercise, you can ask yourself, in what ways have I absorbed patterns of overgiving, and how can I prioritize my well-being? You can also ask, what beliefs about happiness and fulfillment have I internalized, and how can I release them? Healing wounds isn't about rejecting your lineage. It's about honoring it by choosing a different path. You have the power to break these cycles and reclaim your health, joy, and abundance. So, with that being said, I hope that this resonates with you. Have a great one.